Hello there, Leo. Welcome to your general reading. Let's start out with some oracle cards here. First card is Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Next, White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. Okay, let's get started with your tarot cards here. What's in store for our Leo friends? Here we go. Leo friends. Overall energy, you've got Four of Pentacles. What's influencing that is your Knight of Cups. What's on your mind is the Strength card. What you don't see coming is the Queen of Swords. Recent past is Ace of Pentacles. Wow. And in your immediate future is your Ace of Swords. You're coming out as, you're being represented by the Six of Swords. External factors, Eight of Cups. Four of Wands in your hopes and fears, and in your outcomes you've got the Queen of Wands, which is a nice, strong, very confident, powerful card. All right, let's get started. Your bottom of the deck here, you've got celebrations coming along here. You've got some friendships, some celebrations, some happy times coming your way. All right, so in your base energy here, you've got the Four of Pentacles, which tells me that right now you are really concerned about your finances. You're concerned about stability in your current world, in your current life. You may be considering the stability in your home. And here, as far as the Knight of Cups, you may be thinking to yourself, is this something that really gives me joy and happiness? There's a part of you that's really fixated on hanging on to what is most stable for you. Whether it's you knowing that, look, this is the job I've had for 20 years. I don't know if I can make a change. But there's a part of you that doesn't feel like it really gives you that joy and happiness and that passion, that love for it that you once had. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense right now. But let's go ahead and clarify that. Yeah, you're being forced here to really consider what's happening here in your world that is what you consider is stable. And you're sadly seeing that it's not making you happy any longer. And you having to make a decision to turn around, pick up what's left of what you have and move forward. I'm getting the sense that you're needing to make a new career change, and you're wanting to make a new career change because look at here, in your recent past, you're being offered a new opportunity. And like I said, here, you really are concerned about stability, and because of that, you hanging on too tight to what you know, you're afraid to take on this new possibility, this new opportunity that's being presented to you. Know that in the near future here, you're going to have some clarity. The answers will come to you. And this is a good card. This is a card of victory. And you're going to know exactly what you need to do. And you're going to cut out the things that don't serve you, that's not going to allow you to move forward, because ultimately you do want to move forward. And I'm pointing to the card of the Six of Swords here, because whatever it is that's been challenging your mind, you're going to realize what that is, and you're going to leave it behind because you know that that's not serving you. You want to get to a place of stability, joy, freedom, independence, but it's going to require you to cut things out of your life. Okay, now let's get to your Strength card here. This is what's been on your mind. You're having to find a way to deal with something in a different fashion. You see here with the Strength card, she is taming the beast. Normally it would be the other way around. She should be afraid of this challenge, this beast, but she's seeing that there's more than one way to attack a problem. I just got this flash that this is a career or a money situation. I'm getting the sense that what you're being told is there's more than one way to gain an income. You may start a new hustle. You may be offered a new contract. You may be offered a new job or a new opportunity to make money. And you're going to dig within yourself and realize that, yeah, there's more than one way to deal with my problems. There's more than one way to gain that stability. It doesn't have to be the traditional way of making money. Maybe you want to open up a side hustle, for example, right? Because you're being presented with a new opportunity. And what you don't realize is you have the answers within you. You know what you need to do. You need to rely on your intuition. The Queen of Swords is a very intuitive queen. She has a huge sword here, and she knows what to cut out of her life because she knows the truth. She knows what's good for her. You, just like you know what's good for you, but you just need to be brave enough to take that step forward and really accept that new idea or new inspiration. You're going to have that clarity that you want that's going to kind of move you forward. And the good thing here is you've got the energy of the Queen of Wands. She can manifest anything. She's incredibly confident, and she has the energy and power. She's the doer. She's the one that can, she has many irons in the fire, and she can control it, and she can create whatever she wants. She's also very focused. She knows what she wants. She looks for what she wants, and she goes after it. So know that you have that energy backing you here. This is your outcome. You're going to eventually have the confidence to accept these new opportunities that are headed your way, because really what you want is to hopefully have this Four of Wands, this stability, the independence, the freedom, something monumental to come to your way. And if this is about a marriage or a relationship, this is what you're hoping for, is a leveling up of your current situation. If this is a career, again, you want independence, maybe financial independence or security in your finances. And it's coming your way, and you have the energy for it. You have the energy and the force behind you. So let's go ahead and let's clarify the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're walking away from things that isn't in alignment with your future. You really want stability. You really want to be able to, plant the seeds for a stable future for yourself, because ultimately, that's really what you want. But you're basically leaving behind the things that aren't serving you, that are not in alignment with your future goals. Okay? All right, let's clarify the Eight of Cups here for Leo. What are you walking away from? What are you leaving behind? All right. Well, you're definitely going to have to defend an idea. You're going to have to defend yourself. Something that's kept you up and given you a lot of anxiety, whether it's money issues, your job, something in your relationship. You're going to have to leave that behind. You're going to have to defend yourself. You need to get out of this bed, get out of your head, because you are in control. You can rise above everybody else and defend yourself and take care of yourself. All right? So let's see. Let's clarify your Four of Wands here. Clarify the Four of Wands. You've got King of Swords. Yeah, in order for you to achieve and get whatever it is that you want that's going to create this stability in your life, you're going to have to tackle it head on. You've got the King of Swords. You've got the Queen of Swords here. These are very powerful, very logical energies, and they don't mess around. They use their logic, their intelligence to get to the goals that they want. So you're going to not necessarily let yourself be in this state of sorrow and worry and panic. You're going to have to, sorry about that. You're going to have to rise above it, attack it, right? Strategize, plan, and you're going to receive this stability that you're looking for. All right, Leo, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this has been helpful. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.